What is up, guys? Once again, I'm back. It's me, your boy, your friend, your favorite, Mega. And today we're going to be revisiting a topic that we talked about briefly on the podcast. Um, but first, I am playing Divinity 2. It is hands down one of my favorite games right now, next to Life is Strange. Speaking of, um, as of I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I actually finished recording Resident Evil. I got to the final fight. You know, did all that stuff. So that'll be up whenever it goes up. But yeah, finished it. Pretty excited about it and all that stuff. So yeah. But yeah, moving on to check-ins. I touched on it on the podcast, and also, by the way, in the descriptions of all of my videos so far, you can find a link to the podcast if you want to go back and listen to those if you haven't, listened before. Basically, it just takes you to SoundCloud, and we have I think what 6 or 7 episodes of content, and you can go and listen to those, and I just talk about mental health, art, music, video games, pop culture, shit like that, keep it pretty mild. But as far as check-ins, the thing that I actually want to revisit, check-ins are, let me go ahead and save real quick because I'm about to fight. Check-ins are when you find your person, your confidant, and you go, hey, I feel this way and that way about the things that are happening in my life right now. Because it's good to have that person in your life to be like, hey, I'm not feeling too hot right now. It's always good to have one person to unload your woes and your weariness and your concerns and stuff to, because that's where that flower was. Oh, okay, weird. Anyway, but yeah, it's always good to have at least one person to confide in, because whether or not we realize it, we're always crunching numbers in the back of our heads. We're always thinking about stuff. We're always planning stuff, and all that stuff is just stored up in us, and we don't have an outlet for it. So basically, checking in with somebody is that outlet. You get to let that person know how you feel, what you're doing, why you feel this way. Just venting, basically. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. But for some people, it might not come as easily, because sometimes it's hard to find someone that you trust deeply enough to talk to them about certain things and certain aspects of your own life, and that's perfectly fine. That's a very reasonable way to be. You know what I mean? So that's okay. Eventually, you will probably find your person. But whether that's like texting somebody that you think really highly of and being like, yo, do you got a second? Talking to somebody and being like, yo, do you got a second? Do you mind if I vent? Like, yeah. Oh god, I almost choked. Oh god. But yeah. So this is my formal check-in, basically, since the stuff with the podcast and the website popped off. I'm doing good, actually. Like, I feel pretty cool. Let's see. Personally, I'm at a job where I'm very content, which is the first time that's happened in a while. Very content with where I am, and I actually feel like it's helped me out a lot, because it helped get me out of my deep-rooted funk and depression that I've been floating around in for the past 6 months. It was mentally, I was in a very nebulous place for a while, before I started making content and doing stuff and talking to people and everything. I was in a very nebulous space. I was I'm just here, whatever, just doing my thing. You know,
You there! What the devil are you doing without your collar?
fight me. But yeah, so I finally like when I was in the process of actually doing the podcast, I got into a place where I was trying to get myself out of that nebulous space where I was floating around. Like I wasn't really doing anything to help myself or to hurt myself, but I was just like existing. So as opposed to doing that, I started doing stuff that I was interested in. I started doing stuff that kept me mentally active, that kept me engaged, and like working on my communication skills and being able to say, hey, I feel this type of way about this thing about this particular reason, like just being able to express myself and stuff like that. Let me read these options real quick. Act confused and say you were never fitted with the color. Admit you had it removed but you intended no harm by it. Inform her you are not an animal and refute. Yeah, let's fight about it.
Cage, do you? No skin of my nose. I've got the perfect cell for you.
Go quietly, step away, and draw your weapon. Let's get it.
You'd rather die here and now than be cured, would you? Fine by me.
Well, yeah, like I'm getting out of that nebulous space that I was in and like working towards stuff. Like I have goals set for myself. Not really gonna talk about them here because just in case they don't exactly fall through. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I have goals for myself. There are things that I want to achieve now. I feel a lot less aimless. You know what I mean? So that like having the podcast and having like a whole bunch of these other side projects that I've been doing, it's been helping me like occupy my mind and be like, hey, look, you're actually doing a thing. Your self-worth is not dependent on whether or not you can do the thing, but you still have the potential to do cool stuff. So it's been a lot of that, been a lot of soul searching, a lot of conversations with family members and certain people about life and just stuff in general, trying to get myself out of my own head basically. And let's see, it's been a few months since I did my last check-in, but since then I feel like I've come to a completely different place. And with that being said, like when I say a completely different place, I mean like a whole different headspace. Like I don't feel like the person that I was 6 months ago. I don't feel like the person that I was when I started the podcast. I feel better. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm rested more. I feel like I'm eating better. I feel like I'm looking out for myself and taking care of myself a lot better than I have. It's odd to explain, but wait, let me stab this dog real quick. Wait, give him the old razzle dazzle. Bah! Let me see what I can do. I could light him on fire, but I'm standing right there, so I'm not gonna do that. Gonna go over here. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, all told, I feel like I've come a long way from where I used to be, mentally. Wait, nope, that's not it. I feel like I'm making a lot of advancements when it comes to like my own mental health, my own well-being. Oh shit. Hell. Wait, can I not move? Nope. I can only attack. And I wasted them. Perfect. Oh, this is getting bad. Alright. But yeah. I feel like I've made like a bunch of strides from going from a nebulous place of not knowing whether or not you're coming or going to actually go out and do stuff now. which I didn't really do. Like I didn't even do that like back in Kanita. But like I actually like go out and do stuff and hang out with people now. Like every now and then, like on a Thursday, I'll go and play Adventure League. Like I'll go out, look at comics, stuff like that, and like interact with random people and have fun just talking about stuff, which I didn't feel like I wanted to do that before. But now I'm like getting out, I'm coming back out of my shell, uh, getting like healthy social interactions with people that actually like care about me and stuff like that. Is that's something that I didn't really have a lot of back when I was in that space. I was like, I just didn't feel it. There's no other way to really describe it. Um, let me get this move real quick. I'm about to hit you with the work, boy. Yeah. You didn't even see it coming. What a failure. But also, for the very first time in a long time, I feel proud of myself. And I'm not seeking the validation of family members or friends or whomever, because for me to do that would be to torture myself, because you can't please everybody all the time, and you never will. And once you find a place where you're like, yeah, that's right, life itself gets a lot easier, because you're not trying to please the people that are not you. And I honestly don't know any other way to describe it. That's it. It's the best. It's like you're liberating yourself from your own brain, quite frankly.
Prepare yourself.
Oh my god, I missed. Well, that was a waste of a turn. Wait, is that dog still there? Yeah, that dog's still there. Is it? There it is. Go ahead and put an end to that. You know what? They got that. I'm gonna move. Let me as a matter of fact, I ain't about to move just yet. Yeah, you got a little bit of that on you. Wanna be right there. I'll get close. How did I not get... Okay, there we go. This person isn't going to live for too much longer. And I think I can do that move that I've been wanting to do. Yeah. But yeah, like I finally reached a place where I'm not trying to please people. Like I'm not like going around being like, hey yo, fuck you, I don't care about your opinion. I'm not doing that. But I'm no longer seeking the validation that one would seek from people that they care deeply for. And it's just so liberating. And to finally be that place, to finally be in that place, to me, it means a lot, because I feel like I've spent most of my life, I'm 26, I feel like I've spent most of my life trying to achieve that. Like, oh, hey, I'm going to do this thing because so-and-so thinks this is a really cool thing that I should do. Like, I feel like I spent a lot of my time doing that, trying to cater to what I think that other people would like. And I'm just finally in a place where I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm going to do the thing that I want to do now. And, damn anybody that says otherwise. Because I'm finally figuring out what my stuff is. I'm finally figuring out what makes mega. You know what I mean? I'm at a finding myself stage. And I feel like I'm, at least 50 to 75% there. I know that's like a stretch, but yeah. All told, this is the best that I have felt this is the most myself that I have felt in years. This is the most myself I have felt since like middle school, which in all honesty, that's sad and tragic. But yeah, check-ins. The check-in is I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I hope everybody else is. A lot of growth is happening, and a lot of growth will continue to happen, hopefully. Yeah. So with that being said, let's finish up this fight, and I'll
Into the dark with you.
yeah, boy, we got shooters. Shit. Oh, I'm still back here with him, huh? Should I make him a chicken? I'm gonna make him a chicken. Chicken boy. I'm gonna hit him with the knives.
Glory is mine.
Whoop, somebody burned. Somebody burned to death. Who's this guy? I mean, let's see. Can I hit him with the all-in? I can. And I will. He's pretty sturdy, though. Whoo! Try again. I can teleport him. Wait. What do you mean invalid target? Why can't I teleport him? Oh, because he has a thing. Okay. I'll just hit him with something else then. Nice. And now can I teleport him? Nope, still can't. Alright, so I will hit him with my regular stuff, I guess. Yep. Nope, can't do that either. Alright. But while this, you know, this recording is gonna go on a little bit longer than I anticipated, this is hands down one of my favorite games right now. Like, I know I said that before, but just know that I mean it. This is basically Dungeons and Dragons, but you can play it on your own, by yourself, and get to have just as much fun. Right now I'm playing that lizard lady. She's my main character, and I am trying to build her to be like a warrior, spellcaster, necromancer type person. So far so good. You know, she does a whole bunch of cool stuff now, but I'm trying to get her to do the cooler stuff later. Hit him again. Or don't. Who needs this? I'll be fine. I mean, I'll consider doing a playthrough of this, but this is such a massive game. I'll be playing it for like 6 months in 30-minute increments to try to get to the end. And like, honestly, it might even go longer than that. Like, I love it, but I don't think that I would want to play it for that long. Not necessarily play it for that long, but to try and record myself playing for that long, because then it'll run into other videos that I want to record. Like, it'll be a whole thing. Okay, let me just get behind him. This person. Yeah, yeah. Because there's so much. Like I already did like one like kind of sort of playthrough of this game, and then I got to a point where this game is hard. Like, don't let all the pretty colors and the lizard people and all this old stuff fool you. This game is super hard.
Prepare yourself.
Like I'm actually like playing on a lower difficulty now, and it's still challenging, which is good. Let's see what I got. What I got for you. I'm gonna just hit you again. Let's see. Can I hit you one more time? Nope. That's fine. Wait, there was another. Is he not? Dude, he's not dead. Okay, I messed up big time. Let's see. Can I hit him with that? Oh yeah, he felt that. I didn't actually think that she would go up and hit him. But that's fine too, I guess. Let's see. Alright, yeah, that'll be it. But yeah, like this game is so massive and so long that it would just be me getting into fights like one fight per episode. Because the longer you go into the game, the bigger the fights get. Like the scale of the fights will get larger. As a matter of fact, there's there's one particular battle on this island where skip a turn, where you come across a dragon and you have to set it free, and then the dragon comes back later to help you. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's dope. But yeah, like I don't think that anybody really has time to watch me slog through that type of stuff. Wait. There you go. And I'm gonna throw these knives at your back. And I'm gonna do a sucker punch. Got one. Got two. Oh. Looks like it's about to be over. What can I hit him with? Does that go all the way over there? It does. Nice. Okay. Alright. Alright. So, that has been it. That's been my check-in. You got to see a little bit of my favorite game as of right now. Yeah. And that's it. Remember, I love you guys. Peace.